Hello everyone, welcome back to the Filmhead. 2024 is the year of new movies and series. Here are some of great sci-fi and action movies released recently in this year. So let's start, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for further new movies and series. Number 10, Mission Cross. Mission Cross is a 2024 South Korean spy action film directed and written by Lee Myung-hun, and starring Hwang Young-min, Yum Young-ah, and Jeon Hae-jin. It was released on Netflix on August 9, 2024. It tells the story of Park Kang-woo, a former agent turned house husband, and his detective wife Kang Mi-seon, who is blind to his background, as they get caught up in a risky mission that puts their marriage to the ultimate test. The actors made it all seem effortless but entertaining at the same time. Hwang Young-min doesn't make many films or dramas, but when he does star in a show, it's always worth a look. The plot twists keep you on the edge of your seat, while the emotional depth adds layers to the characters. Though it follows some familiar genre tropes, its execution and the underlying themes make it a compelling watch for fans of action and suspense. This movie had a decent budget, and the action scenes bear this out. The movie sets were utilized well, not too many, so the budget was used effectively. At the end of the day, it was a movie well worth an afternoon watch on the weekend. Grab some lunch or popcorn and a drink, settle in and enjoy the ride. Mission Cross was initially scheduled for release in February 2024, but the release date was postponed by the distributor Plus M Entertainment. The film was released on August 9, 2024. Number 9, Fly Me to the Moon. Fly Me to the Moon is a romanticized account of the Apollo 11 moon mission and how they put a man in space. Despite the film's storytelling being primarily focused on a launch director, Tatum, and a marketing maven, Johansson, it truly pulls you into the overall story. It was an event that showed our world what our future could be if we all cooperated. And yes, it was about control of space as well, at least for the politicians. The rest of us just marveled at a man stepping on the moon and expanding our universe. The cinematography along with the score and sets made it feel like the 1960s, but with a clean look. The combination of both archival footage and the modern film gave you the feeling that you were experiencing the Apollo 11 launch for the first time in your life. This film is definitely date night worthy as it's very much focused on the relationship between the two aforementioned work titles of ScarJo and Channing Tatum, but it still meshes well with a historical aspect. The film also has rewatchability as I would watch it again. Meshing the storyline with real events including actors playing the astronauts made this a great way for me to spend a few hours. Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson, both standout actors. Neither of their roles are very deep or require much emotion, but they both manage to play them beautifully. The chemistry they share is amazing. Number 8, Duchess. Duchess is an exhilarating comedy thriller that holds your attention from start to finish. With its witty dialogue and compelling plot, it has the potential to achieve Quentin Tarantino-like cult status. In Duchess, we follow a tough, petty criminal who morphs into an anti-heroine to be reckoned with in a murky underworld, in the treacherous world of diamond smuggling. Neil Marshall's direction is top-notch, bringing a sharp and stylish vision to the film. The writing is exceptional, and the supporting cast contributes significantly to the impact, each character adding depth and intensity to the story. A betrayal story is one thing, but persistent and cunning betrayal of everyone around you is a very real experience that many people have in life. Two ride-or-die friends is more than you can expect as well, so the story was pretty sweet and gave great vibes throughout. Scarlett loses everything dear to her in the highest form and is resurrected like a phoenix with something in her that no one would understand unless in the same spot. A woman's loyalty is simply mesmerizing and stands out to me. Number 7, Taken from Rio Bravo. Alexander Nevsky once again shocked his fans with his brilliant vision of cinema. From the script to the direction, everything in this film is great. It is impossible to express in words the depth of my admiration. Man could not create this masterpiece. Only you, Alexander, the true incarnation of Apollo on Earth, could have done this. 1874, East Texas. Two friends pursue the posse, a group of sadistic human traffickers who have kidnapped 5 women. Along with an Indian scout, they race against time to find and free the women before the traffickers sell them to sex slave buyers at the Mexican border. There is also a bit of humor too with the town doc being made sheriff. This could have been explored more. The action and fight scenes come fast enough, but unfortunately they are over the top and our hero is too much of a superhero taking on numerous bandits all at once. Alexander's performance is the best thing that has ever happened to world cinema. We were glad and stuck with it until the end to find out that the main protagonist is based on a real character, a Russian that fought for the Union during the ACW. Number 6. Oddity. Oddity. A delightful horror, mystery film, Oddity features a woman being killed in her rural home, and her blind twin sister looking into the matter. The film is rather predictable, and the method in which revenge is exacted isn't unique to those that follow this genre of horror. However, that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Far from it. There are many jump scares that actually got me, and that's rare. Oddity is a straightforward yet effectively done modern horror film with a classic haunted house feel and atmosphere. All the technical elements as well as the performances from the small cast are woven together beautifully, and the pace is perfect within a tight and compact runtime. It has everything: crime, paranormal, psychometry, haunted items, looming dread. Fantastic acting by entire cast, visually gorgeous, extremely original, with a big dash of weirdness. Watch it alone on a rainy night. It will definitely stick with you for a few days. Oddity is such a breath of fresh air. It's not pretentious, it goes for it, and will also make you think. Anyway, outstanding acting, superb directing, and marvelous writing. The scary aspect comes from the mood and suspense of the filming and the score of the movie. There was a bit of gore and blood, but it was all off-screen. You never saw the visceral act of it as some other movies put it in for shock value. Overall, a solid summer horror that should be entertaining to watch on a late evening in. Number 5. The Killer. Directed by John Woo, The Killer, 2024, is a remake of his 1989 film by the same name. This action thriller streaming on Peacock follows an adept assassin and an honest cop crossing paths in a case that involves a series of murders. The film stars Nathalie Emmanuel and Omar Sy in the central roles. Emmanuel gained recognition through her role in HBO's Game of Thrones, and she also stars in Francis Ford Coppola's upcoming Megalopolis. It's a movie that's generally watchable but almost instantly forgettable, which the best of Woo never is. John Woo movies used to strap you into your seat, making the rest of the world fall away as you appreciated their action artistry. Zia and Finn briefly discuss their subjective morality, and whether their odd situation allows them to believe in it. However, the script doesn't analyze these details in a larger context. It never digs enough into their past to understand the root of their drive beyond the stereotypes of social pariahs. Instead, it highlights some recurring motifs of faith and religion through visual cues. Unfortunately, that's about the scope of the film's moral complexity. So, overall, the film is compelling due to Emmanuel and Sy's reliable lead performances. In The Killer, the filler moments feel needlessly stretched and sometimes become laugh-worthy. Number 4. Kalki 2898 AD. Kalki is the movie of Indian mythology with Star Wars and sci-fi post-apocalyptic genre. Kalki 2898 AD emerges as a landmark in Indian cinema, masterfully weaving together mythological grandeur with cutting-edge science fiction. Directed by the visionary Nag Ashwin, this film is a feast for both the eyes and the intellect, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and visual effects in Indian films. The film's narrative spans an incredible timeline, from 3100 BC to 2898 AD, creating a rich tapestry that explores themes of power, destiny, and survival. At its heart is Bhairava, portrayed by Prabhas, whose journey from a dystopian city to the mythical Shambhala is both thrilling and deeply emotional. Amitabh Bachchan as Ashwatthama delivers a performance steeped in wisdom and gravitas, providing a perfect counterbalance to Bhairava's youthful vigor. Kalki 2898 AD is a visual masterpiece, with its high-quality VFX and breathtaking cinematography setting a new standard in Indian cinema. The post-apocalyptic landscapes of Kashi and the opulent city of the complex are rendered with incredible detail, making the world of the film both immersive and believable. The action sequences are meticulously choreographed, seamlessly integrating advanced CGI to create some of the most exhilarating moments seen on screen in recent years. In conclusion, Kalki is an extraordinary film that showcases the best of Indian cinema. It is a testament to the talent and dedication of everyone involved in its creation, from the cast and crew to the production team. Number 3. Rayan. The casting is superb. Dhanush as our YN never disappoints. His acting is marvelous. The screenplay, along with the use of blue and red colors in the movie, effectively engage us with themes of vengeance and love for family. Dhanush's casting choices for this movie are excellent. Film starts with how Rayan is responsive since childhood, giving a name to her sister in the name of God. And then his parents were about to sell their daughter for money but instead comes to city at less age and starts to work, and how he became favorite of people working over there. Dhanush's casting choices for this movie are spot on. Disara, as Durga, delivers an excellent performance. Her natural look and compelling portrayal of Durga, with an edge of Kali's intensity, truly enhance the character. S.J. Surya's performance as an antagonist opposite Dhanush was unmatchable and outstanding. Splendid action sequences throughout and excellent cinematography by O.M. Prakash. Rayan Asterisk is a must-see film that combines strong performances, stunning visuals, and exceptional music. It's a testament to Dhanush's versatility and a standout addition to his career. Number 2, Alien, Romulus. Alien Romulus is currently the third highest scored Alien movie of all time with an 81% rating. The film features absolutely excellent performances from its two leads, Rain's Kelly Spaney and Andy's David Johnson's. Alien, Romulus goes back to basics, aliens, in a space station, picking off people one by one. Only this time it's a group of runaway teens attempting to escape a doomed life on a mining planet. Attempting to snag cryopods from the station so they can actually make the 9-year journey to a much better planet, they run into some issues, as you might imagine, given what's being stored there. The film takes a bit long to spool up, but the stalking phase is excellent, as is the discovery of some things directly tied to the other films later on.
What would you do?
There is a flaw in Alien, Romulus, in that it feels like it was attempting to channel the originals a bit too much with homages and even duplicated lines. The overall structure is extremely similar to the first movie, which, fine, that's okay to return to your roots. There are mirrored scenes, especially with Rain's Ripley-like transformation by the end. The film is fantastic. You can argue about its ranking on the definitive list of Alien movies, but it's unquestionably in the upper echelons because to outstanding performances and director Alvarez's masterful blending of practical and computer-generated effects. Number 1, Kraven, the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter is an upcoming American superhero film featuring the Marvel Comics character of the same name. Produced by Columbia Pictures in association with Marvel Entertainment, Arad Productions, and Matt Tolmach Productions. J.C. Shander directed the movie based on a script written by Richard Wenk and Art Markham and Matt Holloway. Alongside Ariana DeBose, Fred Heckinger, Alessandro Nivola, Christopher Abbott, and Russell Crowe, Aaron Taylor Johnson plays the title role in the film. Kraven shares a complex relationship with his ruthless father, Nikolai Kravenov. This sets him down a path of vengeance with brutal consequences, motivating him to become not only the greatest hunter in the world, but also one of its most feared. Director Sam Raimi planned to include the Marvel Comics character Kraven the Hunter in his fourth Spider-Man film before that project was cancelled in favor of rebooting the franchise with The Amazing Spider-Man. Kraven the Hunter is scheduled to be theatrically released in the United States on December 13, 2024, in IMAX and premium large formats. It was previously scheduled for January 13, 2023 and August 30, 2024.